The MLB draft is in less than a week, and the Cleveland Guardians have the number 1 overall pick. This is the first time they've had the first pick in franchise history, and they have a lot of options that they could take. There is a clear top 2 prospects in this draft, with Charlie Condon and Travis Bazan, but there has been reports that they would like to go with a cheaper option, like a J.J. Weatherholt. So let's talk about who they could draft. First, we have Travis Bazan. He's a 21-year-old second baseman from Oregon State. He is 6 foot tall and 199 pounds. He's a great player and could possibly be a 5-tool player. On his prospect grading from 20 to 80, he's got a 65 hit, a 60 power, and a 60 run. This past season at Oregon State, he played in 60 games and batted .407 with a .368 on base, a .911 slugging for a .1479 OPS, and had 16 doubles, 28 home runs, 66 RBIs, and 16 stolen bases. I know the Cleveland Guardians don't need a second baseman right now, but he could probably move to center field because he is very athletic. Next, Charlie Condon. He's an outfielder slash first base slash third baseman. He's 21 years old and goes to Georgia. He is 6'6" and 216 pounds. He's got a 60 hit tool and 70 power. The thing I love the most about Charlie Condon is he's very big at 6'6", and he's got crazy elite power. And he's coming off one of the greatest college baseball seasons ever. He had a .433 batting average, a .356 on base percentage, a 1,009 slugging for a .1565 OPS, and had 20 doubles, a triple, 37 home runs, 78 RBIs, and had 57 walks to just 41 strikeouts. After looking at his stats and seeing that he's 6'6", it's hard not to think, could this guy be the next Aaron Judge? Next, Jack Caglione. He's a first baseman slash left-handed pitcher that went to Florida. He is 21 years old. He's 6'5" and 250 pounds. He has a 55 hit tool, 70 power, 60 run, and he's a 65 overall prospect. He has an elite fastball, but everything else with his pitching is below average. So most likely he's going to give up pitching and just be a hitter. This past season at Florida, he batted .419 with a .544 on-base percentage, an .875 slugging for a .1419 OPS, and hit 8 doubles, 35 home runs, 72 RBIs, and had 58 walks to just 26 strikeouts. And even if he tried to be a two-way player, the Guardians are great at developing pitchers. But on the hitting side, there is concern that he has a 40% chase rate, and the Guardians have a lot of first basemen already, in the majors and in the minor leagues, like Josh Naylor, Jhonkensy Noel, Ralphie Velasquez, Kyle Manzardo, and CJ Kayfus. Then there's J.J. Weatherholt. He's a shortstop slash second baseman from West Virginia. He's 21 years old. He's 5'10" and 190 pounds. He's an elite hitter with a 65 hit tool and a 60 run. I know before entering the season, there was a lot of talk if he could play shortstop or not, and he did pretty well there. And Cleveland really needs a shortstop right now. This past season at West Virginia, he was injured for most of the season, but he still played 36 games. He batted .331 with a .472 on-base percentage, a .589 slugging for a 1,061 OPS, and had 8 doubles and 8 home runs with 6 stolen bases. But the year before that, in 2023, he batted .449 with a .517 on-base percentage, a .787 slugging for a 1,304 OPS, while also having 24 doubles, 16 home runs, and 36 stolen bases. Then they could go the pitching route and take someone like Chase Burns. He's a right-handed pitcher from Wake Forest. He's 21 years old, 6'3", 110 pounds. He has a great fastball, an elite slider, and a good curveball. His fastball has a 65 grade, his curve has a 60 grade, and his slider has a 70 grade. He was drafted in 2021 in the 20th round by San Diego, but opted out to go to college. He is by far the best right-handed pitcher in this draft, and the Guardians really need pitching right now. But I don't know if I want them to use the first overall pick on that, because they could probably find a great pitcher in later rounds. But this past season at Wake Forest, he pitched 100 innings and had a 10-1 record with a 2.7 ERA, a .92 WHIP, and 191 strikeouts. As a Guardians fan, I would love for them to draft Charlie Condon, but I think more realistically that they're going to draft Travis Bazan or JJ Weatherholt. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe. Goodbye.